Hey, what is going on, everyone? Hope all of you guys are doing well. So, today we're going to be taking a closer look at Scream Factory's Collector's Edition Blu ray for John Carpenter's Vampires. Now, we are getting close to the end of my Scream Factory titles on Blu ray, and then we'll be making our way to finishing off the 4Ks because I had done the Scream Factory Halloween 4Ks, but I haven't done any of the other titles that I have on 4K that are from Scream Factory. So once we do the last Blu-ray and then do the 4Ks, then we'll get on to all the Shout Select stuff and Shout Factory stuff. So yeah, John Carpenter's Vampire is one of my personal favorites. It's a fun vampire action film, and it kind of twists the mythology a little bit by basically having vampires trying to get to a point where they can walk during the day, which is pretty interesting and a cool concept to say the least. Love the artwork on here. I think whoever did the work for this did a really, really great job. It basically, I think it's like one of the scenes from the movie mixed in with a few differences and things like that, which is pretty cool. So I like it. And then here's the spine. And then there's the back description, features, credits, your specs, and things like that. Um, One of my favorite like mythical creatures is vampires. I've always been fascinated about vampires. Werewolves are probably a second or third, but vampires have always been personal favorites. There's just something about vampires that I found so interesting, and just the mythology behind it. So, um, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. So I'll tend to have a lot of vampire flicks in my collection more often than other horror films. So let's go ahead and take a look. The inside. The disc does have artwork like all their titles. This one's going to be the newly commissioned artwork. And then we do get reversible artwork with the original cover, which is the same on the DVDs, the original poster. And then we have a pretty decent amount of features. We have interview with director and composer John Carpenter, producer Sandy King Carpenter, actor James Wood, Thomas Ian Griffith, if you guys aren't familiar with him, Cobra Kai, I believe he's in the Karate Kid Part 3 or Part 2. One of the, I confused the one with the character of Chosen with the other one that has Mike and Silver. Um, and Tim Guinea, I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. Guinea, like a guinea pig, Guinee. I believe it's pronounced guinea, like as in the guinea pig. Cinematographer Gary B. Kibbe, I believe is how you pronounce it, and makeup effects artist Greg Nicotero. I believe that's the guy who worked. Oh my god, is that the one who worked on The Walking Dead? Nicotero, Greg Nicotero. I want to. I could be wrong, but that name sounds so familiar. We get audio and commentary by John Carpenter, isolated score, original making of featurette, and theatrical trailer. So not bad in the way of features a little variety of different things. The film came out in 1998, and it has a runtime of 108 minutes. Stars James Wood and Daniel Baldwin. You also have Cheryl Lee and Thomas Ian Griffith. Not only that, but you also have a few familiar faces that are part of James Wood's team in the film. One of those actors was in Sons of Anarchy. So it was really cool when I ended up reviewing this. I want to say like last year, I think it was part of my Halloween horror. It was really cool to see everybody that was on his team, from other things. It's weird how that works. You don't know who they are when you've watched this for the first time or the second time, but when you go and watch other things and you start to revisit old films, you start to realize, I didn't know that actor was in that, and I just think it's really cool to see. And a great example I can use is that one of the doctors from The Good Doctor is in Steel, the Shaq superhero film. So I thought that was pretty interesting and hilarious. Very young, of course, but it's just pretty cool to see things like that. But yeah, John Carpenter's Vampires, I think it's definitely one of those movies to have in your collection. It's a different take on the vampire mythology. It's kind of, in a way, similar to other vampire action films when it comes to like the hunters having a team and going after these creatures. But I think it works and I like it. I wish they would have expanded on the mythology and the story that this film was trying to go with. I know we ended up getting a sequel. I want to say it was like a home video sequel. It started John Bon Jovi. And I think the sequel also had the actor who played Eddie Winslow in Family Matters. I believe that was the actor. I could be wrong. I might be thinking of another actor. It could be the actor who played Leo in The Cosby Show. One of those two actors. I keep confusing myself with. There's so many sitcoms in the 90s. I mean, but I know one of them was on it. I think he was part of the team, or they kind of recruited him. I can't remember exactly. I want to say like the second film has the plot is almost similar to this in some way. I don't know if you would consider it like a remake or a sequel. I can't. It's been so long. Once I can make a few eBay sales. Man, I can't speak. I will eventually pick that up on DVD. But yeah, that is taking a closer look at John Carpenter's Vampires. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this closer look video. And if you have this in your collection, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you guys find this Blu-ray to be a really good release? Do you think they could have done better? Do you guys believe that Scream Factory will re-release this film on 4K? Let me know down below, and just let me know what your initial thoughts on the film itself. You guys can do that as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. I do videos just like this, collection updates, movie reviews, and so much more. So if those are things you're into, then definitely subscribe to that. Hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and also share the video. It helps me tremendously. It gets more people to notice my channel, as well as increasing my watch hours and my views on my videos. So it's a win when I feel like you get some great content and I get to build my channel and keep this channel going. If you guys would like to take the time out and check out my eBay store, I will put the link down in the description below. I sell a variety of different things. I sell DVDs, Blu-rays, men's clothing like t-shirts, short sleeve and long sleeve button down, as well as a few things for the winter like sweatshirts and jackets. And I have women's clothing as well, like t-shirts and blouses and things like that. I am an everything reseller, so I try to have a variety of different things. There's some, video game related stuff, some collectibles, and I try to list every single day. So hopefully once sales start to increase, not only can I invest back into the channel, but I can also build my eBay store, since I am trying to slowly get back on my feet, and I have two goals that I'm currently trying to reach. One of those goals is to at least make enough to invest back into the business. So that's getting inventory, equipment, supplies. My goal cap is 500, but if I can get somewhere close to that to some extent and start investing back in the business, then that would be much appreciated. If you guys go and find something you want to purchase. And then the second goal is the birthday funds. Actually, my birthday is going to be a month from tomorrow. My birthday is October 15th, and tomorrow is September 15th. So a month from tomorrow will be my 38th birthday, which is crazy to even think. So what I'm trying to do is, of course, trying to make enough sales so I can, raise some birthday money and do a little shopping for my birthday, considering there's a lot coming out. You know, we have Captain Planet, the complete series coming out on my birthday. We have A Nightmare on Elm Street finally hitting the 4K format, which I'm pretty excited about. There's the Batman Resurrection novel coming out, which is a sequel to the 89 Batman. It takes place in between 89 Batman and Batman Returns. That's coming out. I think Walmart's coming out with the Yu Yu Hakusho double feature pack Blu-rays, which are pretty much Walmart exclusives. All it is you're getting 2 season sets. That's cool. One of my favorite animes of all time. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming out on my birthday. So I'm just trying to bring as much traffic as I can to my eBay store, hopefully get some sales, and then I could start working on the two goals, you know, work on the birthday funds and invest back into the eBay business. Especially considering at the end of the month I have my monthly store subscription, so I'm crossing my fingers and hoping I can, you know, pay for that um, subscription. It does have benefits. I can do like sales, shipping discounts, get free shipping supplies. So I plan to hopefully keep it until another year. Once tax season comes, of course, I'm going to pay probably a full year in advance. And then after that, I'll be canceling it. That way I don't have to focus on that. Um, but yeah, I wish I could say more, but thank you guys for tuning in. You guys take care, and I will see you guys pretty soon. I'm Film Talk with Mikey, and until next time, we'll talk films.